What is you doing? Yeah, you playing with me. Stop playing.
I can't stand you uneducated black creators with a big platform. It's too much DNA and too many books out here proving that black Americans are the real indigenous people of America and that Native Americans are nothing but Asians who crossed the Barren and got stuck over here because the goddamn Barren melted. Either stick to mediocre news or pick up a goddamn book that was written back in the 15 and 1600s and educate yourself. Because the coonery is thinning out your dreads and it's pissing me off.
Number one, if you don't like me, just say you don't like me. Don't make up nothing to justify your feelings. Number two, a new study by an international team of researchers may finally rip the ice corridor hypothesis out of textbooks once and for all. Using sediment cores and DNA analysis, the scientists reconstructed the corridor's environment. Number three, stating it simplistically from Conscious Lee, the first humans entered the Americas along the coast, not through ice, is evidence that mounts up against the traditional story of early human migration through ice corridors in the Americas. Number four, when you read this little journal about the genetics and the skeletal biology debunking the popular theory of Native American origins here in the Americas, it says nothing about black Americans or black people being the original Native Americans. Number five, oh, not another source. Anthropologists debunk popular theory that Native Americans originated from Japan. Number seven, this little land straight theory I love to quote seems to be going back about 18 to 20,000 years ago. However, we saw that evidence show that there have been footprints in the glaciers of New Mexico going around 27,000 years ago. Oh, that predates our theory. Number seven, you can acknowledge that black Indians exist without trying to erase all of indigenous identity and saying they black. Number eight, did she really call me an uneducated content creator with a big platform? Number nine, madam, can you produce the books from the 1800s or the 1700s that says that black Americans are the original Native Americans? Tell me. Number 10, many people will cite Ivan Van Sertima that came before Columbus, but even this book doesn't back up the claim that we are the true original Native Americans. This just says that there's African presence in the Americas before Columbus came. Land straight, aka the Aboriginal straight theory, aka whatever you want to call it, was debunking.
Hey, I kind of find it funny. Everybody that choose to debunk us, they don't really pull out no books. No documents. They don't debunk Walter Plecker. They don't debunk Frank Boas. They don't debunk Melville Herskovitz. They don't debunk Woodrow Wilson, which is the president at that time. They don't debunk 1898 black massacres that happened. They don't debunk none of that. Conscious Lee is showing y'all an Instagram meme and trying to explain it. Instead, he's not showing y'all no books, no authors, no scientists, no archaeologists, no anthropologists, nobody that actually debunked this. Okay? Now, what I challenge every Pan-African, even Conscious Lee, to do your census record. Find your actual ancestors. I'm not talking about your make-believe African ancestry. I'm talking about your real ancestors. I'm willing to bet everything that y'all are scared to do that. I dare every Pan-African to do your census record. I promise you, I dare you to do it. I'm talking about go all the way back before they start calling you black. The record's out there. The record's out there. I dare all of y'all to do it. And I'm going to tell you this, and if you do your census record, and if your family come back as farmers from the South, and they got reclassified, because as you go back, if they get reclassified, as you go back, if they go from black to colored to mulatto and all that type of stuff, keep going back. I guarantee you will run into a tribe. And that tribe is not going to be from Africa. And then once y'all do that and you have your actual blood relative names, dates, birth, death, marriage license, and all that type of stuff, come back and holler at me, naturalist, naturalism, Rashad Poet, I Opium, D's Truth. You feel me? Come and holler at Mont. Come holler at all of us with some new lenses. Because it's easy to talk shit when you haven't dug into your own family lineage. Ooh, your census record debunks the transatlantic slave trade. Everybody asks the proof. The proof is in your census record. This is why everybody doing them. And I dare y'all to do it. I dare y'all to do it. I dare you. And like I said, if you do your census record and it come back as farmers and y'all had land and y'all been reclassified, then you might want to go check out my Walter Plecker videos and his Racial Integrity Act documents and the vital statistics. And I'm going to holler at y'all later.
I'm curious, non-natives, what age were you when you found out the Aboriginal land strait, aka the Aboriginal strait theory, aka whatever you want to call it, was debunking is an anti-indigenous racist myth that is commonly used to denounce indigenous people as being the original inhabitants of this land? Well, native brother, to answer your question, I was grown as hell when I realized this so Aboriginal land strait theory was used to weaponize the concept of migration against people being the original inhabitants of this land. It don't take rocket science to figure out that that theory is a textbook settler's move to innocence, which are those strategies or positions that attempt to relieve the settler of feelings of guilt or responsibility without giving up land, power, privilege, without having to change anything at all because, hey, your ancestors just migrated through here and they're really Asian. They're not really from here. Stating it simplistically, that little theory erases the creation story of a lot of indigenous people. If I tell you I started on this land and you tell me I migrated here, what is you doing? Yeah, you playing with me. Stop playing.